and today we're going to talk about a little show called The Quest. So joining me today in this video is my puppy Lucky, and she obviously just wanted to be in this video with me today. Anyway, so many of you guys have asked me what I think of The Quest. It's a TV show on ABC. The Quest is like a reality competition show where they add elements to make it feel like these contestants are actually living in a medieval time, and it's weird, okay? First off, I have to say that Andre and I actually accidentally auditioned for this show. I think it would have been pretty perfect on it. But yeah, Andre and I thought we were going in together for a hosting audition, where actually we went into this room and they were asking us about why we like medieval things and why we like fantasy and do we like Lord of the Rings. And I was just like, why are they asking me all these questions? So we ended up getting a callback for it. And it was the same thing. It was, hey, tell us why you like this, tell us why you like that. So finally I asked him, I was like, hey, is there gonna be like a script for us to audition, or like we thought we were coming in to be hosts and it kind of sounds like you want us to be contestants. And the lady was like, oh no, you guys are here to audition to be contestants on this show. And I was like, oh my gosh, no, I do not want to be on a reality show. And so that was really, really funny that we ended up accidentally auditioning for the show and getting called back for it. They didn't end up picking us, obviously, and I don't think I would have, I don't know. I just didn't, I didn't know what it was going to be at that time, but it sounded pretty cool. Anyway, I didn't know a whole lot about it, but when I started seeing trailers for it, I was like, oh my gosh, this looks like really epic and really cool. Maybe this could be awesome. I just didn't know how it was gonna work, where they mix in these like story elements to it to make it feel real, but then it's also a reality competition show. I didn't know what it was going to be. I watched the first episode and it just doesn't work for me at all. There is reality show contestants in this awesome scripted medieval world. Like, I just don't understand. If they had the budget to make an epic medieval show, I kind of wish they just made one. Because throwing a bunch of contestants in a medieval world, obviously it's like something a lot of us dream about. We're like, oh man, I kind of wish we could have lived in the medieval times, and man, like I think about that all the time. I'm like, I want to sword fight, I want to do cool stuff, I want to live in the medieval times. So a show like this to me was intriguing. I was like, maybe it would be awesome for me to be on it because I'd get to, you know, live that fantasy. But watching it as a viewer, it is not the same thing. You do not get that feeling. It just feels weird to have these scripted elements and these actors, yet it's shot like a reality show. It just comes across fake to me, and I don't know. I thought it was weird. It didn't work. I did not like the mix. I thought it was a really interesting idea, but I just want a scripted, awesome, epic medieval fantasy show. It kind of bums me out that they put probably a lot of money and time into to make it epic, and I just kind of wish they made a show instead, because it's a competition show and it's cool and it's fun to kind of watch, but I watched the second episode and I literally had to turn it off because it's just not believable. You know, you have this guy coming up like, oh my gosh, he's coming, we have to move, and all these contestants are like, okay, cool, like, it just, I don't know, it seemed really cheesy, and I just don't think the idea translated very well. I might check out another episode of it, but I don't know, I just think I'm kind of done with watching it. I wanted it to be something really cool and awesome, and it just kind of made the medieval fantasy genre look really cheesy, and that's not what I want. I already feel like that genre is not appreciated as it is, and I kind of just felt like it wasn't coming together in a way that glorified the genre. It just kind of made it seem cheesy and fake, and like we're a bunch of nerds who want to live in a fantasy world and sword fight. Like, I feel like it kind of makes fun of that, which sucks. But on another note, I'm really excited for Galavant on ABC, which is a, oh my gosh, like, I don't know how this is gonna be, but I saw the trailer for it, and it's a comedic musical medieval fantasy show. That's never been done before on television, so I'm very interested in seeing how that works out. It's basically a medieval comedy musical. Doesn't that just like blow your mind? Like, I'm so intrigued to see it. and I really hope it is awesome and hilarious, because Monty Python and the Holy Grail was hilarious and it was awesome, so maybe it'll be something like that and be really funny, but I'm really excited to find out. But I want to know from you, have you seen The Quest? What do you think of it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Cannibal, they eat some people. Cannibal, they eat some people. Cannibal, they eat some people. If you're a person, they
Run
will
away.
eat you. Run away.